Good morning. Welcome to Chana Talks Live TV. I'm Chana Gilman, your Relationship Mastery Mentor. It feels good to be back. I had some time off. And that's what I want to talk about. So many women don't, many do, but I would say more don't. And I want to put this in quotes, know how to pleasure themselves, how to step out of a routine and put yourself first. And I'm as guilty of that as anyone once I realize I'm doing it. Here's why I'm talking about this. My son flew down Friday. We spent the weekend, Shabbos, together. And yesterday morning, we got on a plane together at 8:30, and I went to Seattle and spent the day with my son where he lives. When I tell you what I realized being there, number one, it was 70 degrees and the most lush green everywhere you looked. Now, that's not the case where I am. We have palm trees, which are green and gorgeous, but I've been living in triple-degree heat for the last 2 months, and everyone else that lives here. So that break in the temperature was breathtaking. And I realized how deeply a change of scenery matters. Now, I know that it's summer and you may go away with kids, or you go up to visiting camp, or you may go with your husband for a few days to get away. And it's true. You know what I'm talking about. It makes such a difference. But I'm talking about, I didn't look at emails and I came home to a new client last night. That was so cool. I'm not talking about, well, I do observe the Sabbath. I turn off for 25 hours. That's not what I'm talking about. I do that too, and I'm grateful and I love it. It's life-changing. But I'm talking about doing something for you. And it doesn't mean getting on a plane, driving to another city. It could be just, I have a friend that they worked very hard. They were very successful. Were very successful people. And one of their favorite things to do was just go out, buy an iced cold Coke, and pretend they were on vacation. I've said it before, we live in our minds. So why don't we do it? Because we often don't believe we deserve it. Or we get so caught up in routine that we can't imagine putting ourselves first. And that's self-care. And that's what I love calling selfish. Not grabby, needy, arrogant selfish. But selfish to know that, you know what? I deserve this. I don't care if it means just going into your bedroom and locking the door and writing in a journal for 10 minutes. Just taking an unexpected break with an iced coffee or a smoothie. Sitting down and calling someone that you miss having a conversation with. Sitting down and going somewhere in your imagination. Because you know what? There can be a real destination that you bring to you if you work on it long enough. That's really all my message, is what yesterday brought to me. I don't do it often enough. Now that my son is settled in Seattle, that is where I will be going for daily visits. I used to do it 2 years ago when he lived there. Would fly up for lunch. There's so much to see there. And I would come back, and it's beautiful. Yes, you could say, Chana, your son's a flight attendant. You can go wherever you want. Yes, I can. Usually I don't. Your son doesn't have to be a flight attendant. This is about you doing for you when you, in just unexpected ways. Treat yourselves. It's so worth it. It feels so good. And here's 2 things I want to say. Who's your best friend? The answer should be you. Put yourself on your to-do list, because ladies, if you don't schedule you in, it usually doesn't happen. That's it. I love you. You are beautiful women. I so honor you. I celebrate you for tuning in here. Keep coming back. I hope you'll share these videos with friends. And that's all I want to tell you today. You're beautiful. Own it. Do something for you. I'm Chana Gilman, your Relationship Mastery Mentor. Bye-bye.